Okay, so our first problem is the square root of -7. So with this, we are going to immediately go ahead and get rid of that negative. So in order to do that, again, we're going to move this, flip it to the side, change it to an I, and put it on the outside of the radical. And once we do that, this is its new expression. So that will be the answer for number 3, I radical 7. Number 4 looks trickier than it is, honestly. So it looks weird because there's 2 negatives. However, our goal and what we're focused on is not this negative right now. We're more focused on the negative that's going to give us problems when we try to get the square root of it. So what we need to do is do the exact same thing that we did before. We're going to take the negative out and we're going to bring it around to the side and we're going to add our I. However, our I is going to literally do what it's always done, which is go in front of the radical. So we would put it right there. So let me rewrite it so you can see it well, what we will be doing. So keeping the negative, then writing the I, and then the square root of a positive 36. Now, you may look at the 36 like, oh my goodness, that looks so similar. Where have I seen that? Well, you are absolutely correct because it happens to be a perfect square. So when we multiply 6 by 6, we get 36, which is a perfect square. And doing it the way that I taught, I would circle these 2 6s, which means it's going to go on the outside of the radical. So since we have the I right in front of the radical, we are literally going to keep that there. And we're going to put our number in front of the I, but after the negative sign. So it would be -6I. That's what your answer would be, because we don't need the square root symbol because we already got the square root, which was 6. So we took that symbol away, we replaced it with 6, and that's where it goes. And that would be what your answer is supposed to look like. The last one, same thing. Move the I on the side. We're going to worry about taking our I out first. So we're going to get I radical 160. We have a positive 160. Now we need to figure out factor pairs because we know this can probably be broken down. First thing that I see is because it's 160, I know that 10 can go into that. 10 times 16 is a factor pair. So I have 10, then I have 16. Now, immediately I see 16 and think, oh my goodness, that's another perfect square. So again, you don't have to do it this way, but it just helps me keep everything accounted for. So we have a pair of 4s, so we're going to circle it, and that's going to go on the outside of the radical. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of set the problem up. So we have 4, that's going to go on the outside. Then we have 10, and while 10 does have a factor pair besides 1. It's 2 and 5. However, if we did that, it would still give us 10. So we really don't have to do anything with that 10. But if you wanted to, you could, but it's still going to give you 10. So then that would be our answer. Well, and if you guys have any questions, again, feel free to send me an email or Ms. Watson an email, and we will definitely get back with you.